everyone. So this will be the second video update on the impending Clipper system that will be impacting our area on Tuesday and parts of the upper Midwest and Ohio Valley Monday night. So we'll go straight to the 500 millibar map here. This is the American model. All the models are pretty much agreeing on what's going to happen. Clippers usually aren't too difficult to forecast. So I'm just going to show the American model for the sake of time. There's really not that much difference in the models. So this is Monday afternoon. Here we are. So this is Monday afternoon. This is this weekend's storm. This is the trough that delivers Arctic air as it moves out, sets up the stage for this piece of energy back here, which is our Clipper system, to move through and create a band of snow across the upper Midwest and translate east through Tuesday night. Okay, so pay attention to this piece of energy, and it's a really quick mover. So here we go. Now we're on Monday evening. The piece of energy here is across, I believe that's Minnesota and Iowa, and here's your band of snow on your precipitation map forming across the upper Midwest, across southern Minnesota, South Dakota, and Iowa, if I am correct with those states. I apologize if I'm not. Not really good with geography. Alright, so we were right here, and now we are going to go to later Monday night, where the piece of energy actually strengthens a little bit. So look at the difference here. This is where we were, and now you kind of see it takes a more potent shape. It kind of strengthens a little bit, so I'm a little concerned about this band of snow picking up across the Ohio Valley, maybe into Illinois, Indiana, and southern Michigan, and maybe even southeastern Wisconsin over here. That's an area to watch for a little more snow than that's forecast right now. So here's that band on the precipitation map. And you can see that there's a little darker blue here across Illinois, so there might be some locally heavier snow amounts in this little band, this little area that I'm drawing with my mouse, and I'll get a little more into that when I get to the snowfall map. Alright, but this is later Monday night, and this band of snow will continue to translate east, and then what happens is as this piece of energy moves east, it starts to weaken a little bit. So here we go, pay attention to this deep red and lighter purple. Look what happens to it. It kind of just falls apart a little bit. And there will still be a band of snow, and again, some of that moderate and maybe even quick burst of heavier snow continues to translate east across the Ohio, eastern Indiana, northern West Virginia, and southwestern Pennsylvania. This is by Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning. And that band of snow will quickly translate east and reach most of New England and the Mid-Atlantic by the afternoon hours on Tuesday. And if we go ahead one more frame, you see here's the piece of energy now. This is the Clipper. Here's the band of snow, and look, there's no more blue, which means that the snow is generally lighter. It has weakened a little bit. And if we go ahead one more frame, here's the piece of energy once again. And now it's moving out. Now it's all the way up here. This is by Wednesday. And all the snow is gone. So that's the outlook. So Monday, back in here across the upper Midwest. Not so strong yet. It strengthens a little bit for the for Illinois, Indiana, South Dakota, Iowa, a little over here. It strengthens a little bit for the Ohio Valley as well, so we get a little more snow there. Then it weakens as it moves east for New England and Mid-Atlantic, so less snow. So with that in mind, here's the snowfall map that I have so graciously created. I love PowerPoint because I wasn't able to do this last winter. I wasn't able to create these snowfall maps, but now that Stony Brook has allowed me to download Microsoft Office 2013, I can manipulate it and create snowfall maps like so. Okay, so this is the general idea, and so I'm going to say central Pennsylvania, western New York State, and the divide between West Virginia and Maryland. This line that I'm drawing right here is going to be the division between Monday night and Tuesday. Okay, so most of your snow accumulation back across the upper Midwest and Ohio Valley is going to be Monday night. And then east of this line that I'm drawing right now, that's going to be mostly Tuesday. Okay, now remember how I said the Clipper system strengthens a little bit as it comes across the upper Midwest here. So we get a little more snow here, and we could get a quick burst of heavier snow across central Illinois, central Indiana, central Ohio. Maybe into northern West Virginia and west central or southwestern Pennsylvania. So this little strip, in fact, let me try to draw it. Alright, so let's see if I can just bring this down a little bit. Alright, so this area that I'm outlining here with my blue is where I'm concerned about a little more than 2 to 4 inches. What I'm going to say is in this light gray area, Chicago, you're in there, Cleveland, you're in there, Detroit, you're in there, Indianapolis, you're in the light gray, Pittsburgh, you're in the light gray, State College, you're in the light gray. All of these areas I've just named a general 2 to 4 inches, locally 6 inches, depending on how heavy the snow gets. It's going to be quick, so I don't think many areas are going to get up to 6, but locally there could be some areas in this light gray, and especially in this blue that I just put here. This is where I'm worried about locally 6 inches of snow. But I'm going to go with a general 2 to 4 for all of those cities which I just named. That should be 4. Now, east of there, so east of this light gray area, and by the way, most of that's Monday night. Everywhere else, you're going to get generally a coating to an inch, maybe 2. The further west you are, the more likely you are to get 2, because this system will be weakening as it heads east. So, Pennsylvania, maybe western, northwestern New Jersey, western New York, that's your best bet at getting 2 inches. And then east of there, I'm thinking lower Hudson Valley, most of New Jersey, New York City, Long Island, southern New England, and most of the Mid-Atlantic, including Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. I'm thinking a coating to an inch, maybe 2, but no more than 2 inches, and that'll mostly be Tuesday. Okay, that is the update, and also in the red here, there will be lake effect snow around, so you will obviously get a lot more snow if you are in one of these red areas, because lake effect snow can be really heavy, and so some areas in this red could get up to a foot or half a foot of snow due to lake effect snow bands. But everywhere else that is outlined within this blue and outside of the light gray is a coating to an inch or 2. Alright, that is the update. We'll do another one tomorrow. We'll see if we need to up this from 2 to 4, maybe up it to 3 to 6. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm sticking with 2 to 4.